Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn the next lesson, that is the fourth one, linear equations. So here last year also you have learned about this one. For example, a sentence. Sentence means what? Sentence means it is a group of words. It makes a sense or it makes a meaning. So that is the sentence. For example, here in the mathematics also we have such sentences. For example, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. Okay, so here this is also one of the sentence. Here in between the two terms, in between the two sentences, there is one equality. So that is the equal sign is there. Okay, so here it tells something, that is this part is equal to this one. 7 plus 3 is also 10 and this is also 10. So both are equal. So it makes a sense. It is correct. So it is correct only in the mathematics. So in the same way, if we introduce an variable, if I introduce x plus 3 is equal to 10. So here also it is also one of the sentence, but this one in the mathematical form, here we used to say that this one is an equation. What we say? It is an equation. Because here why it is an equation? Because here the variable x is introduced here. It may not be correct, because if I put value for x is 1, then I will not get a 10. So it might not be correct. Sometimes it might, for any values it might be correct. Okay, so this is called the equation. So here there are different types of equations are there. For example, x plus 3 is equal to 10. Next, x minus 8 is equal to 10. Okay, next, otherwise x by 3 is equal to 7. 2x plus y is equal to 8. And then x square plus 4 is equal to 8. So there are the different types of equations here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. So these are the different types of equations. So here all these are equations are correct. Yes, correct, but some are some values. But here we will not call these as a linear equation. So here we are learning only about the linear equations this year. So here all these equations are not a linear equations. Why? Because here this x, the power of the x is the 1. Okay, so the degree of this one, this x is 1. So the equation is having only 1 degree. Okay, so in the same way here also 1, here also 1, here 2x plus y, two variables are there. So this equation is not a linear equation. This equation is a equation, but it having a two variables. And if you see here, x square is there. So here x square means the power of the degree of this equation is 2. So this equation we say that this is the second degree expression or equation. So these three, the power of the x is only 1 here. So these equations we call it as a linear equations. Okay, so these equations are called linear equations. So this year we are going to learn about these linear equations. Okay, so now here in the last year you learned that if we are telling orally some sentences, that how to convert that into the mathematical form. For example, this one only, if I wanted to make a sentence, how can I make a sentence? That is 3 is added to a number gives 10. So this is how we can write. Otherwise, a number is added to 3 gives 10. Otherwise, 8 is subtracted from a number, then it gives 10. So this is also one of the sentences. So this one we will learn how to write it in the next part. Okay, means in the next exercise we are going to learn. So first we are going to learn this one, how to solve and how to find it, the value of the variable. So before we go to learn that, so here first thing we have to remember that here one equal sign is there. In all the equations, if you see here, equal signs are there. So here on the equal sign on the left hand side, if you are standing like this is the left hand part and this is the right hand part. So this is the left hand side. So that is the LHS and this one is called the RHS. So that should be equal. So this is the left hand side. This is the equal side in this side. In the left side of that equal sign is the left hand side part of the equation. And the next one is RHS, means right hand side of the equation. Okay. So these two must and should be equal. Then the equation is correct. We can say that. Here I know that this is correct only. But here we cannot say that. So that only we are going to learn now. Okay. So here to solve these equations we have a different methods. There are three types of finding the expressions. So the first one is called the trial and the error method. The first one is trial and error method. In your textbook they are not given that much in your textbook, but it is the one of the type. So how to solve the linear equation? Solving linear equations. So how we can solve the linear equations? The first one is called the trial and error method. Okay, and the second one is called systematic method. Systematic method. And the third one is called transposition method. Okay, so transposition method. These are the three types of solving the linear equation. These are the three types. First one is trial and error method. Second one is systematic method. Third one is transposition method. In your textbook they are not given the trial and error method, but I will teach you how it is. Okay. So to teach that, first I will explain you about the trial and the error method. So how to do that? Trial and error. The name itself says that trial and error. If for example, if you are preparing some food and all, what you will do? First you will put the some little bit salt, chili powder, pepper powder like this. After tasting it, next time you will come to know that which is put more in the last time and this time how much we have to add it. So like that. So here we have to trial and error. By giving the different numbers for values for the variables, we are going to find the answer for the variable. Okay. So let me take one example here. So 4n minus 12 is equal to 8. So this is one of the linear equation because here the variable is n. Okay. So here we can take any variable. It might be any variable, but the power of the variable is 1. Then only we say that this is a linear equation. So I am taking this equation here. So what is the trial and error method? Trial means we are going to trial now for different values of the n. Okay, so let me take the value of the n as a 1. Okay, so I will take 1. So in the place of the n, I am going to give the value 1. So 1 minus 12 is equal to 8. So what is the answer now? So here is 8. So 4 minus 12 is equal to 8. So how much is 4 minus 12 is? Minus 8 is equal to 8. Is it equal? No. So this answer n is equal to 1 is not the solution. What we say that solution. Okay. Now let me take n is equal to 2 now. So 2 minus 12 is equal to 8. 4 in place of n I am going to give 2 minus 12 is equal to 8. Now 4 2s are 8 minus 12 is equal to 8. So 8 minus 12 is minus 4 is equal to 8. Is it equal? No. Now in the same way n is equal to 3. So 3 minus 12 is equal to 8. So 4 3s are 12 minus 12 is equal to 8. So 12 minus 12 is 0 is equal to 8. Is it equal? No. So here if you see here LHS is not equal to RHS. Here also LHS is not equal to RHS. So here also LHS is not equal to RHS. So let me take N as a 4. So 4 into 4 minus 12 is equal to 8. 4 4 is 16 minus 12 is equal to 8. So 16 minus 12 is 4 is equal to 8. Is it LHS equal to RHS? No. So RHS, it is not equal. So these are not the solution. Now let me take the value for N is 5. So 4 into 5 minus 12 is equal to 8. So 4 5 is 20 minus 12 is equal to 8. So 8 is equal to 8. Means LHS is equal to RHS. So it means that the value N is equal to 5 is the solution of the equation, that is 4n minus 12 is equal to 8. What is that? N is equal to 5. If you put the value for N as a 5, then you will get the LHS is equal to RHS. So that is the answer. That is the solution. So this is how we can find the value of the variable. This is one of the method. Okay. So here this is called, what we have done here, we have trial. First I gave the value of the N as a 1, here 2, 3, 4 like this. I am go on trialing it. So finally I got the wrong error. These all are the errors because I got the wrong answers. So finally I got the answer. So we got this as a trial and error method. Okay. So this is how we have to solve the trial and error method. Now let us come to the next one, that is the systematic method. Okay. That systematic method I will explain you in the next class. Thank you.